There's nothing going on there. There's like the beach, but you have the beach, like in Bat-Yam, in Tel Aviv, in Ashkelon. So
Where did you go to high school?
Cologne. It was called Kiryat Sharet High School. There was a music department there, a music department.
Oh yeah, it's like a really like it's kind of like a magnet school.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you ever come in contact with any Louis Charlie?
I've met him once. We've been in touch just a tiny bit, but we never really spoke all that much. I know that he's like going on tour now with Natalie Merchant.
Right. Yeah.
Actually, I wanted to speak to him.
Look at people.
I know.
I mentioned that to you.
I know. Me too. Thank you. Is he? I need to actually reach out to him. I wanted to chat to him about a few things. But yeah,
That's cool.
he's super talented.
Super like awesome dude.
Yeah, he's a very, very good person.
I really miss him. He was in New York. We used to get together. He's great now. Since he moved back,
Moved back where? Is he really?
yeah.
How is it possible if he's just going on tour with Natalie Merchant? Oh. Oh, I did not know he went back.
Yeah, he moved back. He was moved back. Like I want to say like another year or two before the pandemic.
No way, seriously? I had no idea. Absolutely no idea.
I think too long.
I'm sure we do.
Check, 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 check. Mic check. Jason, give me a little bit more juice. Jason? Jason? A little more juice? A little more juice on the canter? A little more juice on the canter? Jason? Jason?
Nice overheads.
Start on the shruti. Joy Polewski, please come see me. I la 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 I la 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 la. Shabbat shalom, everybody. Lai 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 la 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 lai 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 la 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 lai 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 la 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 lai 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 la 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 lai 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 la 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 lai 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 la 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 lai 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 la 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 lai 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 la 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 lai 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 ya la 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 lai 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 la 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 lai ya la 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 lai 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 la 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 la. Sing with me now. Ya la la, ya la la, ya la 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 la, ya la la, ya la la, ya la 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 la. In case you didn't catch it, the lyrics are very easy. Lie, lie, lie. Lie, lie, lie. Lie, lie, lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, lie, lie. Lie, lie, lie. Lie, la, 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 lie, lie, lie. Ya, la, 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 lie, lie, lie. Lie, lie, lie. Lie, la, 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 lie, lie, lie. La, 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 lie, lie, lie. Lie, lie, lie. Lie, la, 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 lie, 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 lie.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Welcome. Come on in. Come on in. We're sitting here up front, close together. After listening to me now for 8 months, I have been here 8 months, you know that pluralism, the belief that there can be many different legitimate ways of thinking and doing things, is something I hold as a core value. And it's not only me. Pluralism is also a core principle of Reform Judaism. One of the ways which we express our commitment to inclusion and diversity is by affirming that there is no one correct way to believe or practice. We Reform Jews have the freedom and, in fact, the obligation to think and discover for ourselves what works best for us religiously. That's what makes us heterodox instead of orthodox. And it's a value that is as important inside this chapel as it is outside of it. In Reform Judaism, there is not just one right way to have a prayer service. We are a diverse community. We each have our own tastes and preferences. So different prayer styles may be more or less appealing to each of us. So as a pluralist, it is my hope that we can create a palette of different prayer experiences that will meet the diverse spiritual needs of our congregation. Looks like we underestimated our attendance. Well, I'm glad to see everybody here, and so we'll kind of get that moving. Yeah, thank you. Come on in. And thank you to those of you who are moving benches around. I guess we underestimated, but thank you. Our goal over the next few months is to experiment with a variety of musical styles, spatial arrangements, and traditional and modern rituals with open minds and open hearts, so that we can get a sense of what works well for you and what doesn't. Tonight's service is our first in this series of innovative worship experiences. We're calling it Shabbat Shirah, meaning a Shabbat of song, because tonight's service is all about singing. But not just singing. It's meant to be a true experience, being in the music, letting it wash over you and through you. Singing when you're moved to and listening when you're moved to do that. Just being present in the moment and allowing yourself to really feel the energy of the people around you. That's why we've arranged the room this way. Now, I know it's different, and so we invite you just to go with it. Our hope is that sitting close together and seeing each other's faces will create an interactivity of the Spirit that will be energizing and inspiring. And then after the service, Cantor and I want to invite you to join us downstairs in the atrium for a conversation about what you just experienced. And I should say also our members of our worship committee who have helped to put this together, and I want to thank them. They'll be down there too to listen and take notes on what you say. We want to know what you thought and what you felt about tonight. This is how we're going to deepen our connection to prayer, both as individuals and as a congregation. This week in the Torah, we start reading the book of Leviticus, which you probably know is all about sacrifice. And it's the perfect parasha to frame our prayer experience tonight. Not because we're going to slaughter a goat on the bima or anything. We are not. It's not that kind of experiment anyway. But this parasha is apropos because, as you know, ever since the destruction of the temple in Jerusalem nearly 2,000 years ago, prayer has taken the place of animal sacrifice. But notice, I said prayer has taken the place of animal sacrifice. I did not say that prayer has taken the place of sacrifice. This is a critical, if nuanced, distinction. Rabbi Abraham Joshua Heschel, possibly the most insightful writer about prayer in modern times, said that prayer is not a substitute for sacrifice. Prayer is sacrifice. What has changed is the substance of the sacrifice. The self took the place of the thing. The spirit is the same. He explains that in genuine moments of prayer, when we're really in it and focused the way we should be, we are the sacrifice. Those are his words. Think about that. What would it feel like, do you think, to get into a spiritual zone in which you are not just mouthing words, but actually presenting yourself as an offering to God? Rabbi Joseph Soloveitchik, probably my favorite Jewish philosopher, teaches that you can't find this kind of prayer in a book. Genuine prayer is not simply about reading words on a page or even singing along with a familiar melody. Those things are important aids to prayer, but real prayer, Soloveitchik says, can only start within yourself. It's about getting inside your heart and your mind and your soul and tapping into your deepest emotions, especially those you can't even share with another person, and then pouring your whole being out to God. It takes some effort to go that deep, to be sure. You can't just flip a switch and get there immediately. So here's a metaphor that I use to describe this for myself. I imagine the spiritual energy inside me as water. And as I concentrate and look inside myself, I can feel those spiritual waters welling up and building in force. Harder and harder, like waves crashing against a dam. And as they get stronger, the dam can't contain them anymore. And I need to open the dam and let the waters flow into something. For me, that's what the words of the prayer book are for. To be that vessel that I can pour my spiritual energy into. Rabbi Soloveitchik paints a vivid image of this experience. The action, he says, is vehement and fervent. And in its rush and earnestness, we see the consuming passion, a soul frightened and exalted, believing and rebelling, making a heroic effort to express the inexpressible. Imagine coming to services on Friday night and feeling that. You can get to that place on your own if you try, but it's nothing compared to what you can experience when you get there in community, surrounded by the voices and spiritual energy of other people who are also reaching for that goal. That's why Judaism teaches us that a minyan of at least 10 adults is required, because you can't have the fullest possible prayer experience all by yourself. This is supported by modern psychology, too. This state of being in complete harmony with yourself and with the people around you has been called the state of flow, by a psychologist and best-selling author by the name of Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi. It's a tough name. When you're in flow, you're so fully immersed in what you're doing at the moment that, as he puts it, psychic energy flows effortlessly. Time passes without notice. Joy is abundant, and nothing else seems to matter. Csikszentmihalyi explains that communal singing is something that for many people helps to bring them into a state of flow. When everyone is singing or clapping or vibing with the music together, he says, it can produce a sense that one belongs to a group with a concrete, real existence, a feeling that lies at the roots of religious experience. This union with other people, the merging of the self into the minyan in a genuine moment of prayer, is perhaps what the psalmist meant when he said, Va'ani tefilati lecha Adonai et ratzon, which means, and I am my prayer to you at this favorable time. So as we begin our prayer service, I want to invite you to loosen your body, sink comfortably into your seat, and open yourself to the aesthetic experience of music. We're using the handout tonight that you received when you came in instead of our prayer book so that we don't have to call out pages. We're just going to flow from one song to the next. No speaking, just singing. But truthfully, it doesn't really matter if you follow along or not. Remember, prayer begins not on the page, but within yourself. So I am giving you explicit permission, actually inviting or encouraging you not to follow along with the page at all. As Heschel said, ultimately the goal of prayer is not to translate a word, but to translate the self. So if it's comfortable for you, just put the page down, close your eyes, and concentrate on what's going on inside yourself. Sing along if you can, or hum along, or clap, or tap your feet, or just let it wash over you. There's no right way to participate in this service. Just try to be and let yourself flow. Va'ani tefilati lecha Adonai et ratzon. And I am my prayer to you at this favorable time. We're going to begin with a communal candle lighting. So you see the candles here, the little tea lights. I want to invite you, if you're comfortable to do so, to come up, take one of those matches, kindle it with the lights that are already lit, and light a tea light. Help us to bring the light of Shabbat into the room. Now, I want to advise you as you're doing that, you may have to kind of pull the wick up a little bit out of the wax so that it can catch.
Va'ani tefilati lecha Adonai et ratzon. Va'ani tefilati lecha Adonai et ratzon. Elohim berov chastecha aneni be'emet yishecha. Elohim berov chastecha aneni be'emet yishecha. Va'ani tefilati לך אדוני את רצון. אלוהים, אלוהים ברוב חסדך, ענני באמת אישך. אלוהים ברוב חסדך, ענני באמת אישך. אלוהים ברוב חסדך, ענני באמת אישך. As the candles are being lit, let's recite the bracha together. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kideshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner, lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. And as we open our hearts and open our minds, if I could just remind you to shut your phones and turn them off so we can all have a kavana, we can all have concentration as we begin this journey through psalms and songs. We're at Yedid Nefesh. Yedid Nefesh, sing with me. Yedid Nefesh, ay, 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 Rachaman Meshoch Avdecha El Retzonecha Yarutz Avdecha Kemo Ayal Yishtachave El mul hadarecha Yarutz avdecha kemo ayal Yishtachave El mul hadarecha One more time, Yedid Nefesh. Yedid Nefesh. Lechuna Ranana, Psalm 95. Lechu neranena l'Adonai, nariya letzor yishenu. Lechu neranena l'Adonai, nariya letzor yishenu. Nekadma fanav betoda, nekadma fanav betoda, nekadma fanav betoda. Nekadma fanav betoda, nekadma fanav betoda, bismirod nariyalo. Lechu neranena l'Adonai, nariya letzor yishenu. Sing with me now. Lechu neranena l'Adonai, letzuriya letzor yishenu. Nekadma fanav betoda, nekadma fanav betoda, nekadma fanav betoda, nekadma fanav betoda. Nekadma fanav betoda, nekadma fanav betoda, bismirod nariyalo. Lechu neranena l'Adonai, lechu neranena l'Adonai, lechu neranena l'Adonai, lechu neranena l'Adonai. We're going to skip down to Psalm 97. Or zarul tzaddik yishrei lev simcha. Light is sown for the righteous. And so we're going to plant some seeds. I'm going to need your help, and your help, and your help, and your help too. Give me a 3-4. Now you all, I need you to do the rhythm. Yum diddy dum, yum diddy dum, yum diddy dum, yum diddy dum, yum biddy bum, yum biddy bum, bum biddy bum, bum biddy bum. Let me hear you. Biddy bum, bum biddy bum, bum biddy bum, bum biddy bum, bum biddy bum. Little louder. Bum biddy bum, bum biddy. Keep that up. Keep it up. Now everyone here. It's a lot of you. Keep it going. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Bum biddy bum biddy bum, ya la 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 la. Keep going. Bum biddy bum. Keep it going. Or zaru ala tzadik, o yishrei lev simcha. Or zaru ala tzadik, o yishrei lev simcha. Ya la 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 la. Bum biddy bum 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 bum. Zamru l'Adonai bechino bechino v'kol zimra. Zamru l'Adonai bechino bechino v'kol zimra. Zamru l'Adonai bechino bechino l'kol zimra. Zamru l'Adonai bechino bechino v'kol zimra. Zamru l'Adonai bechino bechino v'kol zimra. I need your help with this one too. It's a little call and response. Lecha Dodi Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Pene Shabbat Pene Shabbat Nekabela. Let's try it one more time. Lecha Dodi Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Pene Shabbat Pene Shabbat Nekabela Shahamor v'zachor b'dibur echad Ishem mi'anu el hamyuchad אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, ושם ותפארת ולתהילה. לך דודי, לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת, פני שבת נקבלה, לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי היא מקור הברכה. מראש מקדם נסוכה, סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה. לך דודי, לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת, פני שבת נקבלה. התעוררי, התעוררי, כי באורך קומי אורי, אורי אורי שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה. לך דודי, לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת, פני שבת נקבלה. יא לה 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 יא לה 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 יא לה 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 יא לה 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 יא לה 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 לה. לך דודי, לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת, פני שבת נקבלה. בואי ושלום מעטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובסולה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה. בואי חלה, בואי חלה. לך דודי, לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת, פני שבת נקבלה. יא לה 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 יא לה 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 לה. One last time. לך דודי, לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת, פני שבת נקבלה. Woo! I think we're feeling it now. Let's move on to the psalm for Shabbat, now that we've welcomed Shabbat. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני ולזמר לשמך עליון. טוב להודות לאדוני ולזמר ולזמר לשמך עליון, להגיד בבוקר חסדך ואמונתך בלילות, להגיד בבוקר חסדך ואמונתך בלילות. טוב להודות לאדוני ולזמר לשמך עליון. טוב להודות לאדוני ולזמר לשמך עליון, להגיד בבוקר חסדך ואמונתך בלילות, להגיד בבוקר חסדך ואמונתך בלילות. טוב להודות לאדוני ולזמר לשמך עליון. טוב להודות לאדוני ולזמר לשמך עליון, להגיד בבוקר חסדך ואמונתך בלילות, להגיד בבוקר חסדך ואמונתך בלילות. טוב להודות לאדוני ולזמר לשמך עליון. שלום עליכם מלאכי השרת, מלאכי עליון, ממלך מלאכי המלאכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. שלום עליכם מלאכי השרת, מלאכי עליון, ממלך מלאכי המלאכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. שלום עליכם מלאכי השרת, מלאכי עליון, ממלך מלאכי המלאכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. בואו לכם לשלום מלאכי השלום, מלאכי עליון, ממלך מלאכי המלאכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. בואו לכם לשלום מלאכי השלום, מלאכי עליון, ממלך מלאכי המלאכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. בואו לכם לשלום מלאכי השלום, מלאכי עליון, ממלך מלאכי המלאכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. ברכוני לשלום מלאכי השלום, מלאכי עליון, ממלך מלאכי המלאכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. מלאכי השלום, מלאכי עליון, ממלך מלאכי המלאכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. ברכוני לשלום מלאכי השלום, מלאכי עליון, ממלך מלאכי המלאכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. צאתכם לשלום מלאכי השלום, מלאכי עליון, ממלך מלאכי המלאכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. צאתכם לשלום מלאכי השלום, מלאכי עליון, ממלך מלאכי המלאכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. צאתכם לשלום מלאכי השלום, מלאכי עליון, ממלך מלאכי המלאכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. la la la, la la la. Lie, 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 I lie, lie, I lie, lie, I lie, 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 lie. Baruchu et Adonai hamevorach. Baruch Adonai hamevorach leolam va'ed. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Boreom valayla, kolel or mipnei choshech, kolel or mipnei choshech, vechoshech mipnei or. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Boreom balayla, kolel or mipnei choshech, kolel or mipnei choshech, vechoshech mipnei or. We are embraced by arms that find us, even when we're hidden from ourselves. We are touched by fingers that soothe us, even when we are too proud for soothing. We are counseled by voices that guide us, even when we're too bitter to hear. We are loved, loved, loved by unending love, an unending love. We are loved, loved, loved by unending love, an unending love. Ahavat olam Beit Yisrael Hamcha Torah u'mitzvot Chukim u'mishpatim Otanu limadeta. We are loved, loved, loved by unending love, an unending love. We are loved, loved, loved by unending love, an unending love. We are supported by hands that uplift us, even in the middle of a fall. We are urged on by eyes that meet us, even when we are too weak for meeting. We are loved, loved, loved by unending love, an unending love. We are loved, loved, loved by unending love, an unending love. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Leolam Vaed. נא לשבת. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך, ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. Lai, 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 micha mocha bailim Adonai, kamocha nedar bakodesh. I want to feel the waves. I want to feel the waves. Nora tehilot osefele. Nora tehilot osefele. Malchutecha ra'uvanecha bokei yam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam ze Eli anu ve'amru, ze Eli anu ve'amru, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed. Lai, 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 lai. ונאמר יוודע אדוני את יעקב וגואלו מיד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל. Lai, 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 lai. Lai 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 lai. Ufros, ufros aleinu, ufros aleinu, sukat shelomecha, shelomecha. Yai lai 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 lai. Lai 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 v'hoshienu. Ufros ufros aleinu, ufros aleinu, sukat shlomecha, sukat shlomecha. Ufros, ufros aleinu, sukat shlomecha, v'taknenu b'etzah tova milfanecha v'hoshienu. Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi yagi tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu ve'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah. האל הגדול הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון גומל חסדים טובים וקונה הכל וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע. משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי יעקב ברחמים רבים. מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי יעקב ברחמים רבים. סומך נופלים ורופא חולים ומתיר אסורים ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומידות מלך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה. Lai 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 la la lai 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 lai. We continue in moments of private meditation. Now we continue our private meditations at our own pace. And we remember those who are broken in some way, either in body or in spirit. Harofel ishvurei lev umchabesh leatzvotam מונה מספר לכוכבים לחום לשמר יקרא Healer of the broken-hearted Binder of their wounds Counter of uncountable stars, you know who they are. Ana elna refanala.
If you're praying for someone this evening and you'd like to share their name, I invite you to do so as I pass by you. Thank you. Thanks, Sharon. Thank you, Jen. Thanks, Donna. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, Arlene. Thanks, Barbie. Thanks, Claire. Thanks, Phil. Thank you, Karen. Thanks, Roberta. Thanks, Elaine. Thanks, Michael. Thanks, Jerry. Thank you, Ina. Sorry. Thanks, Susan. Thanks, Rochelle. Thank you, Debbie. Thanks, Beth. Thanks, Rachel. Thank you, Barbara. Thanks, Rebecca. Thank you, Howard. Thank you, Mark. Thank you. Thanks, Jack. Thanks, Barbara. Thank you.
Healer of the broken-hearted, binder of our wounds, counter of uncountable stars, you know who we are. The last words of Leinu. The Ein Sof, Ein Od. There is nothing else. V'hashivota el levavecha, ki Adonai hu Elohim. V'hashivota el levavecha, ki Adonai hu Elohim. Ein od milvado, ein od efes zulato. Echo me. Ein od milvado, ein od efes zulato. Echad, Adonai echad, echad, u'shemo echad, echad, Adonai echad, echad, u'shemo echad. Ein od milvado, ein od efes zulato, ein od milvado, ein od efes zulato.
We turn our thoughts now to those members of our families and our community who have gone from life. We're going to do a ritual that is new. I'm going to invite the cantor, if you can, to bring this table into the middle. As the cantor brings the table into the middle, you'll notice that there is a cylinder here with a light surrounded by stones. It's our custom in the Jewish tradition, of course, to place a stone on a grave when we visit. It's a sign that we've been there and that we are remembering our loved one. And so for our Kaddish this evening, I'm going to invite you, if you're remembering somebody tonight for Yahrzeit or someone who has recently passed away, or you're holding someone in your heart and you'd like to participate, to come forward and take a stone and say the name of the person that you're remembering, and then drop it into the cylinder next to the light in honor of them. So, if you'd like to come forward, please do.
Aileen Helfer.
Gwen Klein.
Alan Rosenblum.
Dr. Bob Aaron.
Naomi Frost. Shirley Rosenblum. Barry Schneider. Harriet Morrow. Taylor Renner. Julie Burke. Seymour Burke. Michael Nevins. Lillian Rigpa. Ryan Kernan and Joanne Humphrey. Harold Hyman.
Harold Hyman.
It's my father's birthday, Sidney Fink, and my father-in-law's birthday, Harry Greenbaum. Michael Zarin's birthday today.
Michael's there.
Blossom and Milton Babbitt, my parents. My dad sang for Jaffe. Morton Flishman. Dorothy Flishman. Elaine Proctor.
Sheila Edelberg.
Her mother, Elaine Proctor.
Bernice Geller and Rose Geller. Thank you.
Norma Shirts.
For Shelley. For my mother. For my brother. Thank you, Emma. Sally Cornwell, Morris Cornwell, Harry Cornwell.
Bernard Paul.
My brother, Alan Cornwell.
Thank you all for participating and sharing the names of the loved ones you're remembering. To their names, we add those we're remembering as a community on this Shabbat. We are in Shiva the first 7 days of mourning for Gwen Klein, Robin Rosenberg, Jerome Serchuk, Cecilia Seal Zuckerman. We are in Shloshim the first 30 days of mourning for Burton Aronson, Stephen Artsis, David Rudolph, Helen Billy Greenfield Straub. And we recall the yahrzeits of Anne Falk, Herbert Falk, Aileen Helfer, Sanford Jaffe, Jerome Michael Motion, Michael Nevins, Leo Shear, Helen Wertheimer, Elaine Pakhtar, Harold Hyman, Isaac Ehrlich, Dr. Robert Aaron, Michael Varini, Norma Schertzer, Saul Ross, and Dorothy Fleischman. Zichronam livracha. May their memories be for a blessing. If it's your custom to rise for the Kaddish, I invite you to do so. You may also choose to remain seated. We join together now in remembering them. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei rabah.
Amen.
Be'alma divra chirute v'yamlich malchute. Bechayechon uvyomechon uvchaye dechol beit Yisrael. Ba'agala uvizman kariv ve'imru amen. Yehi Shmei Rabba Mevorach Le'alam Ulalmei Almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal Shmei Dekudasha Barichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbichata v'nechemata. Da'amiran be'alma v'imru Amen. Yehi Shlama Rabba min Shmaya. V'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. V'imru Amen. Ose shalom bimromav. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. V'imru Amen. May the one who makes harmony on high bring peace to us, to all Israel, and to all the world. May their memories be for a blessing.
Shalom bimromav. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu ve'al kol Israel ve'imru Amen.
Before we conclude our service, I just want to remind you to please, if you would like to participate in the conversation about prayer, where we'll debrief this worship experience and take your feedback on it. We're going to proceed from here down to the atrium. And I hope that you'll join us there. There will be oneg treats and coffee and such, so that you don't have to miss out on the oneg if you participate. The oneg will also go on in the library as usual. If you'd like to simply proceed there, you can do that. But I hope you will join us for the conversation. I want to say thank you to Cantor Adam for planning the service and arranging for our wonderful musicians to be here. As I mentioned, this is the first of a number of musical experiences and different worship styles. So this was a great start, and thank you, Cantor,
Thank you, Rabbi,
for all
the
that
opportunity.
Thank you for all you've done. And I want to say thank you to the members of our worship committee task force who have helped us to put together the conversation on prayer. We have Howard Herman is here. We have Michael Freeman, Shelley Limmer, and Elaine Springer and David Sutton over here in the back. And David is holding up this sheet that you took. Whether you participate in the conversation this evening or not, we'd like to invite you at your convenience to just use this QR code and to fill out a survey. This is kind of 1 to 10 questions that are easy to answer in just a couple of minutes on the survey, which will help. And then in the conversation that we're going to have now, we'll take some more qualitative feedback with our team taking some notes. So we are going to conclude with
Oseh Shalom. Let's do Oseh Shalom.
We'll do Oseh Shalom and then head down.
And before we head down, thank you as always to Shai Kedmi for your sensitive and beautiful playing. And I want to welcome back, because he's been here. He was here at Maimuna last year, Rich Stein. So we'll hopefully be seeing some more of him soon. Okay, the last couple lines on the bottom page. Oseh Shalom bimromav, Hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel ve'imru Amen. La 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 la. Oseh Shalom bimromav, Hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel ואמרו, אמרו, אמן. Hey! La 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 oh say shalom bimromah oh ya'aseh shalom aleinu ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ואמרו אמרו amen.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Shabbat Shalom.
We're going to Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Come downstairs for a little bit. Please.
Shabbat Shalom. on this because
That one, right, wood.
it'll
Okay.
break the head. This
Yeah.
one you can use sticks if you want.
Yeah,
This you can use
okay, right. That cannot use, right?
But-
So I
but-
see you scratch and the voice like like strange.
Yeah. And that's also something you can't do with sticks, which is why I like these because you can.
Yes, yes,
do that.
yeah.
So
See, it's very special.
these are good for like
Yes.
close.
Wait, the That's
like for ballads, you know, for like a very slow song. You can.
I think that's 16th time over a tone.
Oh, okay.
I'll just do it real quick.
Yes. Yes. The music more like a
Yeah, so 16th.
like a wind.
Yeah.
Wind and through cross, right? And it's leaves like right.
Wow, that's a cool image.
Yeah, yes.
That's cool that you see that. That's cool.
Yeah, I can hear that. Okay, how you will play this instrument? This you are creative or now here most people can handle this
Yeah.
together.
Everybody, like, for what I do, like, a lot of times people will come up with their own, like their own setup. So this today, what I'm playing here is mostly stuff that belongs to the synagogue. So I'm using what is available to me. Some things that are here.
And you did an amazing job
Oh, thanks.
with it. That was
Some small things are mine. I was coming from Massachusetts.
Oh, this
So-
is the synagogue. They have.
This is all of this belongs to the synagogue. This is the
Oh,
synagogue.
this is simple.
This is mine.
Some people do the big drums.
They have that downstairs,
Oh,
but they didn't need it tonight. But
this is the first time you come here?
no, I've been here before with one of the bands that I play with. One time I was here, but it was very different. It was for a concert. It wasn't for a service.
Oh, you have had the service and like.
Yeah. It's cool that this worked out because usually I'm playing in a service either in New Jersey or Manhattan. But today I was coming from Massachusetts and Adam invited me to come. And because I was coming from Massachusetts, I didn't have a service tonight. But he made it possible so that I could come
Some
here.
is concert, some is like a synagogue, some is.
Yeah, yes. Most of what I do
You're
is
flexible as a job like that. You can do the program.
I try to do as much as I can.
Uh,
Make a living.
okay. Do you try to write some melody or some songs?
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes if it like if I feel like it,
You play guitar?
not really. I can sort of figure it out on